Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash the like button. Your support keeps the content coming. Now, imagine this. You're walking down a bustling New York City street, the air thick with the scent of pizza and the hum of distant traffic. Suddenly, a familiar figure swings into view, web slinging across the sky. It's Spider-Man, the friendly neighborhood hero, and he's about to take over your Magic the Gathering game in a way you never expected. But how did this web slinging sensation end up in the world of Magic the Gathering? Uh, the um, well, it all started with a bang, a web, and a whole lot of magic. Hot on the heels of the wildly successful Final Fantasy collection, Magic the Gathering is about to see Marvel's Spider-Man swoop into his very own set. This isn't just any set, though, as it's a deep dive into the Webhead's storied history and rich world, bringing a whole new level of excitement to the game. But how did this collaboration come to be? Well, it all started with a few leaked cards and a whole lot of hype. Some of the cards from this upcoming Spider-Man set were previously leaked, while Wizards of the Coast has officially revealed others at events like the recent San Diego Comic Con. A few have already been garnering attention due to how their interpretations within the CCG function for Darter. For example, Magic the Gathering's Spider-Punk card has the potential to cause a lot of chaos on the field, on top of the impressive range of characters and related mechanics. The set features some amazing art to boot. But what makes this set so special? Let's dive in and find out. First up, we have the black cards. As expected from the nature of the color, a number of these depict some of Spider-Man's most famous villains and other associated nefarious figures. Notably, various iterations of Eddie Brock, Venom, and other longtime baddies like Scorpion and Tombstone round out the collection. Many of these have the colors trademark abilities like Death Touch and Menace Bends, but it's not all about the villains. The blue cards bring a whole new level of strategy to the game. Blue's range of manipulation effects are reflected by a variety of advantage, granting and boost cards, most notably in those recreating some of the inventions and experimental serums cooked up by Dr. Octopus and Oscorp. Miguel O'Hara, aka Spider-Man 2099, and his trusty holographic helper, Leela, are also blue, but the fun doesn't stop there. The green cards are home to Miles Morales, one of the most popular Spider-Men, with a couple of cards honing in on Miles's unique spider abilities compared to Peter and Parker's power. It also contains a few sometimes lesser known ones in the form of Spider-Rex and Spider-Ham, alongside other fun inclusions like Guy in the Chair. But if you're looking for some serious action, the red cards are where it's at. In the grand tradition of Red's usual aspects in Magic the Gathering, these cards highlight Spidey's more aggressive and anarchic side including the aforementioned Spider-Punk, whose attributes throw a wrench into the works by blocking spells and abilities from being countered on top of stopping damage from being prevented while he's on the board. There are other red staples like direct damage instants and cards with trample or haste. But what about the good guys? The white cards are all about Spider-Man's supporting cast and other allies, with cards that impart expected buffs, such as lifelink and granting creatures counters. But the real magic happens with the artifacts, though only a few of these have been shown compared to the other colors. There are still iconic inclusions like the Spider-Bot and Iron Spider suit. And let's not forget the multicolor cards, filling out some other famous forms that Spider-Man has featured over the years, as well as heavy hitters like Doc Ock and Green Goblin. The multicolor cards in this set provide a variety of versatile effects, but the real showstopper, the lands, Magic the Gathering's basic lands are pretty self-explanatory, but since every universe is beyond crossover, set tailors its artwork and presentation to the franchise at hand. The Spider-Man crossover contains some beautiful renditions of New York City's most famous locations. One non-basic land also ties into the multiverse that Marvel has increasingly focused on, particularly in the Spider-Verse animated films. But why stop at the basics? The full set releases in 2025, and it's going to be a web-slinging extravaganza fuel. But here's a fun fact. Did you know that the Spider-Man set was almost called Web of Deception? And just, can you imagine the chaos that would have caused? But alas, we'll never know what could have been. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.